Hey everyone, welcome to the session. Can you hear me? Hi Anup, can you hear me guys? Hi Rohit, thanks for joining. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen now. Prajwal, I will take your question later. Let's get going with the session, okay? So you are asking about internship, right? So I have videos where I have explained how to get internship, right? Basically, you should get in touch with people on LinkedIn and portals like Internshala, and those portals will help you. But if you directly get in touch with people and ask for internships, then probably there are more chances. Okay. Hi Omkar, hi Siddhant for joining. Jagtap, thanks for joining guys. Okay, so we will just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Some more folks are joining. Meanwhile, can you please press the like button so that it goes to the other people for joining? Just press the like button once, then the recommendation will go to them that session is going on. Okay, so just do that. I will start in 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, today's session is little different from other session, and the reason for that is today we are doing more more of a Python assignment. Okay, I mean Python will be more focused today, so I will show you that. Give me a moment. Let some other people join. प्रफुल्ल आपने कहा okay. So as some more people are joining, let's start this session. Okay, let's start with some discussions around why this is not coming. Okay, one moment. I'm just trying to see if it is working fine in my cell phone. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, I think it's fine. So today's session we will be doing mostly what the funda is, or what the flow is. I will show you 5 different scenarios in Python. Okay, so we will do this session based on Python. As I said, I will show you 5 different scenarios in Python, and you have to tell me how you can write a better code in Python in those 5 different scenarios. Okay, in the end I will give you one Python exercise, or you can say a simple code snippet to write. Whoever writes it fast, they will get some gift from me. Okay, whoever writes it first, in the end I will give you one Python code snippet. Before that, we will discuss how to write some better codes in Python. So for example, if I say this, right, so here, as you can see, I have taken numbers, right? I have taken some numbers in a list, and then I'm saying def square x. I'm defining a function here, and then I'm saying return x, right? And then I'm saying list. I'm mapping this return function to these numbers to get these squared numbers. This is your first scenario that I'm doing. In second one, I'm defining another function, checking if the number is odd, and I'm doing a filter function. So what I'm doing here is I'm using map function and I'm using filter function, and I'm kind of mapping a function to the list or filtering the list. Now I want you to tell me how can I do this in a better way, and give me the code snippet for that. I hope you understood my question. I will repeat one more time. In today's session, we will be seeing more of Python, how to write better codes. Okay. So here I have written a code snippet. You have to tell me how to write a better code. I mean, this is not the best code. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just writing a function. I am applying that function on that list to square the numbers in this list. That is part one. In part two, I'm writing a filter function and I'm returning, same thing. I'm applying the function on that list. What is a better way of doing that? So if you find a better way of doing that, you can just give me a code that will help me to do it in a better way. If you find a better way of doing it, just write a code snippet. If that Rahul is suggesting, we can write a list comprehension. So what you will write inside the comprehension for case 1 and case 2. Case 1 is your this color, case 2 is your yellow color. Okay. Yes, two different. Yellow is different. That greenish color is different. Okay. I mean, two different things I'm doing. So Rahul is saying x into x for I. No, that will be x, right? For I in x. Okay. Square into a square for squaring numbers. Yes, list comprehension most of you are using for squaring it. That's fine. And how about part two? I mean, the second question in this. So the funda is in place of direct function. If you use list comprehension, I mean map function, it will be better. How do you find the odd numbers from this list in a smart way? Not by writing a function. I for I in L1, which is list 1. If I modular 2 is equal to 0. Other way around, not is equal to 0, right? Because I'm finding an odd number here. Num for num in numbers, Rohit is saying if number modular 2 is equal to 1. Yeah, or for odd it will be 1 or not equal to 0 will also work. Yeah. Okay. So what we understood from this simple question is, though Python gives you map function, filter function, etc., but using a list comprehension will do two things. One is your code will become smaller. You can say in one way, more readable, faster. In other way, you can say you are making most of the Python inbuilt data types and comprehensions, right? So many people do like this. I also do sometimes like this. So we just have to be aware that, we can apply some kind of filters or functions in the comprehension itself. Okay. Next one. So I am taking numbers in a list and I want to do some operation. For example, I want to check certain conditions and I want to, based on certain conditions, I want to return something. Now you see how I'm looping here for I in range len of numbers, right? So then I'm going inside and I'm saying numbers I modular 3 is equal to 0. Some conditions I'm checking, right? So by using this I am accessing that particular index, etc. Is there a better way of doing this? Is there a better way of running a for loop? I mean, without using your range? Do you know? Or you think range and iterating like this is the only way? So Rohit is suggesting here also to use list comprehensions inside the for loop. That's okay. I was looking for some replacement of range and I. You see, we are using I variable here. Then we are running range len numbers, right? So is there anything we can do? No. See here, you can consider. I can check multiple things here. Okay, so somebody who is writing list comprehension here, let me tell you, I can check 10 things here. If this, then something. If this, then something, like that. So list comprehensions will become really, really complex if you want to write multiple if else, etc. Do you guys know about enumerate function in Python? Enumerate. What will enumerate function do? What it will do, it will, you no need to have a separate I, because it will automatically assign a counter to your iterator, and it's an inbuilt Python function which is specifically made for iteration kind of scenario, right? Gives your counter of the index and then your value, right? So from that you can enumerate this list. Now the same code can be written in a little different way. Can you give me that syntax? What enumerate will do is it will make your code simple. And you can check many conditions. For example, here I'm checking one condition. You can check if else, many things you can check. So probably you can give me the enumerate code for this. Yeah, for index, any variable you will take. For example, for I element in enumerate your data set, then inside that you will go, I will hold your index, element will hold your value, and then you can run your show inside the loop. Okay, so you understood the difference between enumerate and these things, right? So enumerate is specifically made for looping on a object in Python. So it helps you in doing that smoothly. Okay, there is nothing wrong with this, but that will make your code simple. Let's move on to the next one. So here what I'm doing is I am summing the square of numbers between 1 to 100. Okay, and that process I'm doing inside a list comprehension. Okay, understand this, guys. This is just one liner. Now here I have written 100. It can be, let's say the second number is 1 million. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm calling a sum function. Inside that sum function, I'm using a list comprehension, and I'm kind of creating a list and summing it. Okay, do you see some issue with this, and do you suggest any other issue? Suppose the number is pretty large. Here I have taken 100, but let's say 1 million. What is the issue and what can be the solution? Thanks, Omkar, for giving that code for enumerate code. Yeah, I can see that. So with this one liner, do you see some issue, some problem? I mean, do you suggest any solution also? Rahul is saying generators, not sure. First of all, what is the problem? I mean, can it be done in some other way? And if yes, why? For example, you are saying generators. Why generators? What is the problem with this? This can be done using generators, I agree. But what is the problem that generator will solve is what I'm interested in knowing. You can take a guess and tell me. So this can be done using generators. That is pakka. What problem generator will solve? Yes, I agree with Rahul's answer. It can be a little more elaborative and specific. Rahul is saying number is too large, it might make the code slow. So how generators, I mean, what is the functionality that makes generators special here? Anybody? Many people are watching. Anybody? What makes generators special? I mean, and this is a simple one-liner thing. So how you can do it in generator, that one-liner also, you can write in the chat, okay?